Log. What day is it? This is for the 11th. I recorded a video earlier, like in the morning, but the problem was I said something that like royally pissed off Kirsten. Can't say what it was because then she'll get double pissed. So, but I said something that made her mad because it had something to do with something that's illegal. Am I allowed to say that? Anyways, I'll stop while I'm ahead. So I deleted the video, and then I was like, I hate doing 2 videos in a day. It was 16 minutes long, so it's not like it was a half hour long. That would have totally sucked. It was 16. It's still 16 minutes. Currently, it's 12:45 in the morning on the 11th. I mean, on the 12th. So the 11th is 21 days of sobriety from reefer. I'm not in any danger of relapsing on the reefer. Like being here in my room is quite similar to working whenever it's like a good situation to get me back on the reefer. But I'm not in any danger of it because if I thought about it, not seriously, but if I thought about it, it wouldn't. Instead of thinking about getting high, all I would think about is how it just suck all the blood sugar out of me and make me feel horrible and give me asthma. It would waste time out of the day. It'd waste money. My memory wouldn't be so good. I mean, I suffer from memory problems, like yesterday or the other day, I wanted to label my microphones so I know which microphone goes into what input in my mixer. And so I was like, I know that there's tape around here. I know there's tape. I bought tape. I remember the big thing of tape. And I just couldn't remember where it was. And then I was like, oh, right, the other side of the table. That kind of stuff. Yeah. Currently, I can't find my bike lock. I'll have to tell my mother. Maybe it's at her house. Maybe she can see it. But yeah, I'm going to have to look for it. Maybe I haven't looked for it enough. So anyways, yesterday I was super frustrated. Last couple of days I've been extremely frustrated. I'm not making any progress with my studio. I'm glad I can focus all my time on it because I don't know if I'd get done with it and be able to do it. But I don't know. So yeah, I'm on. Luckily for me, super jazzed that I'm on tech support. They actually answered my phone call over at Black Magic, and then they also answered my phone call. They always answer my phone call at Adobe. They keep switching me to, like my other email, and so then it makes all of my Adobe stuff trial, and then I have to switch back, but it happens like once a year, and every time I forget that the email that I use is the Gmail and not Yahoo, and hopefully I'll remember this time. Maybe it's because I'm high all the time, but I'm on tech support with Elgato and also Black Magic. My Elgato Stream Deck came in the mail broken, so now I have to send it back. And he said it'd take 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks after they get it. So luckily I have another one that I can play with. So I can wait on that. But now it turns out that I think maybe my Black Magic HyperDeck Mini is broken. But luckily for me, they answered that phone too. And now I'm on email and communicating. So hopefully I can get this figured out. They'll help me figure it out. None of the files that are on the HyperDeck appear on the program, on the ATEM software control. So, but I mean, there's plenty of other stuff I can learn and organize on the computer. So yesterday but it took me forever to like send the email, and I wanted to send all the screen captures of everything, and then deal with Adobe, and then do the other emails to string Elgato, and another one of these wasted days. My mom in the morning was hanging out with me for a couple of hours, talking to her. She's gonna help me rent my room, but I guess Kirsten will too. Yeah, I guess she just sent me. I don't know. I guess maybe she's still awake. Just sent me a email for like an ad she wants to write. So, oh, and I was supposed to send one to Kirsten of the stuff I wanted her to write. I'm luckily I have them writing the ads for me because I don't feel like writing right now. Yeah, so I did drink alcohol. I bought a beer. Oh, and I drank last night. Is that what I talked about? I think it was last night. I went into the liquor store like at the last minute, like 11:30. Threw my bike down there, and I got like 4 different bottles. I got pina colada, Bailey's, whiskey, and gin. I woke up with a hangover, but not a headache. Yeah, so I got up today kind of late, 9:30 or 10. And then I went in and got food because I hadn't bought food for a few days. I got kale juice. I just finished my kale juice. I love kale juice. A salad, avocado, like one of those pre-salads, avocado. 3 tomatoes, potatoes, because I eat French fries every single day. I eat my French fries. I love my French fries. What you do is you grab a potato, you chop it up into like steak fry sizes, big old steak fries. You put a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil on it, sprinkle some salt and pepper on it, and throw it in the air fryer for 25 minutes. Comes out and you eat it with your ketchup, and it's like French fries. It's awesome. Yeah, and I was doing air frying with broccoli, which was good. I want to use the air fryer for as many things as I can that came with a cookbook. And then I was working a little bit on that, fooling around with the Rodecaster. For the first time, I put sounds into it, and I was doing the sounds, but then I realized, and I was testing the mic, and I could hear myself in the mic for the first time, even though I bought it a long time ago. I haven't had time to even try this for a while, so I was talking. I got all excited. I'm like, oh wow, the mic. But for some reason, only the first mic was sounding. I was turning up the other ones, and they weren't sounding. I don't know what the deal is with that. But then I realized that my mic was in the wrong location. I one on the left and one on the right. And the one on the left you can use for like if I talk with my head down with the bike. I can kind of do my head like that. And then, but then normally when I talk, there's the camera up above me, and I wanted to have the mic right next to the camera, and the other one was right here to the side, and I could tell that the sound wasn't as good. Like when I'd walk up, I was like, oh, of course. So I got some zip ties, and then I hung the mic off the zip ties so it was right above the camera but not touching the camera. And then I wanted to have that little like spit guard, so I put the spit guard, and then I went to the store because I thought I was going to need to buy zip ties, but then I realized I had a couple here, 3 left here. So that's when I got a margarita. So when I got my food, I got a beer and an non-alcoholic beer because I didn't realize it was a non-alcoholic beer. So I drank a beer. And then I went back and I got this margarita. It was only $2. It tastes great too. Safeway. And yeah, and then I realized I had this zip tie. So I came back and I screwed this little cable holder on the top of my studio table, and then two zip ties hung down where I stuck through the spit guard, which was coming in from the side, so it wouldn't fall under. It was a perfect height, and yeah, I like how it is. But that means I didn't have a SLR mic cable, because the mic was connected to like an arm. But I can use that arm if I ever want to do an interview with somebody in my room. I can just do the arm out, and that's the person using their mic. And then I can use the mic here, so it'll work pretty good. So I'll just keep it there. But I had to buy another 6 foot, 2 meter mic cable, but luckily they say it'll come in tomorrow, and then I can hook it into number one of the Rodecaster mixer, and then put it into the mic on the top, and then play around with recording stuff. And then I also bought an SLR cable, an HDMI to SDI converter, 6G. I think I already talked about it. It's hard to remember if I talked about it this morning or yesterday. So if I say the same thing I did yesterday, oops. But and then the little adapter, I guess, to plug into that from my phone. Yeah, because that's another thing. Oh yeah, that was for the hyperdeck, and I can't know exactly what that was for. But I saw the guy giving a tutorial. It's another way to play stuff from the phone, and use the phone as a video, and for call-ins, I think. So. Yeah, and there's one more thing I could buy, because the more I study on it, the more I realize I need to buy cables to connect my mixer to my speakers. Because maybe there's a way to play the speaker out loud, but instead of hearing the speaker, you would just pipe the music from the speaker right in through the mixer. So then I could be doing stuff in my room, like athletic stuff, listen to an audiobook, and the quality of the audiobook goes right through the phone, the YouTube. Yeah, that would be like a text-to-speech thing for my website. So anyways, that's another thing I could buy, that cable. But anyway, all that stuff comes tomorrow, so before 10 p.m., so... Anyway, I just downloaded a bunch of videos. I didn't realize there was a playlist. I should have looked for their playlist. I forgot, because I was doing it individually, like 31 videos on my computer, because I don't like watching video. I tried to watch a video on YouTube, but my computer was too slow and it kept pausing, so I was like, all right, screw it, I'll just download it. That's what I do with all my tutorial videos, just download them. And I was going to watch them. And then... their version, the Rodecaster Pro version of a manual is on their website, so maybe I'll read through there, wrap my mind around that thing completely. I was putting different sound effects. I collected a bunch of sound effects, so I can pop those on, and with animals and different things that I got from some website. So I'll plug that into my HyperDeck, and also into the Stream Deck. But I still don't have wrap my head around how it all works. So that was my day. That was my day. Pretty crazy. Oh, but in the morning I fixed the lamp. My mom came over and we did some cleaning on the floor, but I need to finish that. She forgot to stay to help me put the door back on. That door right there, onto my bedroom, which is right there. So maybe she'll come tomorrow. But so yeah, I didn't have any motivation to clean my room today, even though yesterday was the first day that I actually could have. I had everything because that was the day that I got my the furniture, the last set of drawers. So tomorrow I'm going to clean my house, organize my tool thing out there, scrub the floor, wax the floor, and clean the bathroom and just make the house look good. And then I guess shoot a video. I need a roommate video. And yeah, but then I'll spend most of the day, the rest of the day watching these tutorials on the Rodecaster. That's what I want to do mainly. And organizing and plopping into it like my favorite sound effects. Maybe make my own sound effects. Experiment with adding in sound, like for my own sound, for singing, and yeah, figure out more, memorize more how the ATEM Mini Extreme works with the picture-in-picture and lower thirds, maybe even build lower thirds on Adobe After Effects. Yeah, so just, I'm still like, haven't even gotten started yet. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm treating it like a full-time job. I'm not gonna drink anymore. That kind of wears me out. But it's better to drink alcohol than smoke weed, like where I'm at now. I'm not an alcoholic, so it's not like a problem. But yeah, I shouldn't spend any money on it. I spent like $11 on alcohol between today and yesterday, so damn. I buy a lot of like veggies for that. But I was stressed out. I mean, that's how stressed out I was today and yesterday. It's like, but I'm so glad I have these tech guys helping me over at Blackmagic, and that they're gonna replace my switcher. No, not switcher. The the other thing with the buttons on it. Now I'm determined to remember the name of it. Stream Deck. What's the name of the company? Elgato Stream Deck. Oh God. I've only been sober for 21 days. After a 30 days sober, I'll be good. So anyway, yeah, so it's a lot of stuff, random stuff. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. I think I'm gonna get to sleep now because it's like 12, I guess it would be like 1 past 1 now. I'll lie down if I'm groggy. If not, I'll watch the tutorials. I was having trouble falling asleep today again also when I was laying there for a little bit trying to watch this tutorial. So yeah, watch that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, Rodecaster. And then put in the sound files, remember what sound files I get, and that I have, and once I'm kind of look at it more on my files on my computer, I need to make sure that all that's backed up on all my hard drives equally. And yeah, yeah, just all that. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. But yeah, and then do the house. And I think I'll even shoot the video for the roommate and put the ads up. But Kirsten said she'd even do that. So that's what I'm up to tomorrow. It's just day after day, being frustrated. But it's a lot to learn, though. I mean, it's a lot to learn. I have to memorize Elgato Stream Decks, and I'm going to then, once I learn it, just load them up. Apparently you can just push a button and play stuff like macros, and you can play like, full setups and play like videos, whatever video and whatever sound effect you want. and that would be awesome. And maybe they're stored on the Elgato, on the Stream Deck. 128 gigabytes times 2 is how much space I have on them. The 2 little cards on my first Stream Deck. I'm going to put all of my Google Earth creations as videos on my Stream Deck, and then have them connected through my, on my HyperDeck, and have them connected through my Stream Deck. And if all that stuff is on demand, and everything that I have is on demand and ready to go with the sound effects, dude, I will sit around and prep this for as long as it takes, even if it's years, because once I have it all there, and then I can know how to back it up, so it's not all lost. Don't have to worry about it getting lost. Then wow, like I could make some great videos that'll last forever with my my whole unit. Anyways, I've been talking 21 minutes. Maybe tomorrow I'll explain my whole thing. Stay tuned for tomorrow, and I will explain my battle plan, what I'm gonna do. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.